Good morning, everybody. I'm back with you on this Tuesday morning, December the 3rd. Hope everybody had a great morning and will have a wonderful day. Today's word is anxious. God wanted me to speak on anxious this morning during my prayer. So I have the definition and also two scriptures to go along with the word and also the Bible meaning as well. So the definition of anxious: experiencing worry, unease, or nervousness, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. Okay. The Bible meaning of anxious: a type of fear that is restless and numbing, fear of hypothetical loss. All right, so basically, anxious is being nervous. I mean, of course, I've heard lately something that been going on from the beginning of time, but it now has a name: anxiety, which a lot of people are experiencing, especially with everything that's going on in this world or in our day-to-day lives. Everything that's going on, it's the fear of the unknown. You don't know, and you're scared to see what the outcome might be of something you've never done or have ever experienced in your life. Or you could have experienced it and you have that past trauma that's going into a new situation that you think that you're going to see the same results that you've seen in the past. That can give you anxiety too. I know about that. Okay. The first Bible verse is Philippians 4:6, which is also a familiar verse. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Okay, so a lot of times situations happen, and again, with the outcome, you're not sure what the outcome is, so you start having all these different thoughts going through your head. And what if this happened? What if that happened? How about this? How about that? I've learned recently, because my mind is always rolling. I've learned recently to stop, take that time, pray, and the more you pray in that time or ask God to take those thoughts away, things start clearing out. Or sometimes, like, you may get, and this not dealing with anxious, but sometimes you may get a feeling of something, like something go through your head that come out of left field, and it's either negative or just nasty. You just like, where did that come from? Out of the blue, you have just this something that just come up from nowhere, and you're like, where is that? That's of course a distraction and some evilness going on in you to get you in a whole different type of space. So at that moment too, you will want to say, God, take those thoughts out of my head, and you'll be surprised how quickly he just and you back on focused again. I mean, he really does hear our prayers, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, he hears your prayers. So if you say it at that moment, it will take it away. And that's what he's saying in this scripture. It says, put everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And that's every request. So when you get that anxious feeling, not to say you won't, it's going to take it away, you will never have it again. But at the moment when you're feeling anxious, if you go to him and ask him, please just remove this from me right now, renew my mind, cleanse my heart. If you say it at that moment, I'm trying to tell you, if you believe, if you have faith, it will work. He will out your mind at that moment. Again, not to say that it won't come back, But you have to keep at it. Keep at it. Keep asking for him to remove it. Okay. And the second Bible scripture is Proverbs 12:25. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad. So with that being said, the anxiety, it burdens you. If you cast all your anxieties onto him, he will handle it for you. And he will turn your sadness into joy. It's people out here that's grieving, especially around this time, the holiday time. And of course, that anxiety of that person not being there. Some people just lost people. Some people lost people years ago. And they still, around this time, are very sensitive, and some people don't want to be around other people. Some people don't have anybody else but that person that passed away. So be kind around this time, which was one of the words that we had, like the second word that we did. Be kind, because you don't know what someone is going through. Pray for that person that come off on you incorrectly, because remember, it is around the holidays. A lot of people don't have jobs. A lot of people barely are eating or have the money to buy food for their kids. So you have to be mindful of that type of stuff. So their anxiety is pretty high, and if they don't have faith in God, because they feel like that's why they're in the situation, not realizing sometimes we're in situations that from choices that we have made, or we're learning a lesson within that. But if you also, he could be building up your prayer life to bring you closer to him. So that happens as well. But yeah, if you have anxiety, or you know somebody that suffers with anxiety, like my daughter, she has it, and just be a little bit more gentle with them as well, and pray for them when they're having their times where you can't calm them down. Be gentle with your words, because you may not understand it. And that's okay, you don't understand it, but be mindful that what you say could further increase their anxiety and make things worse. So just be mindful. And yeah, so I hope everybody get a good message from this today. I want to thank God for bringing me here again and for seeing another day. And I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye.